Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie na kolejnym odcinku w moim kanale. Witam wszystkich. Lecimy sobie dzisiaj Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Lecimy rozbudować tę walkę. Muszę rozbudować chatę walki. Chata wyroczni, buduj. To jest ta czy nie ta? Tak, ta.
This will do. Thank you, Eivor.
Anything to help you feel at home.
I am most at home helping others. May we return to the subject of your visions?
We could, if you think it worth something.
I need one more ingredient to finish an elixir for you. Look around the pond there. You will find what I require. Once brewed, this elixir will help you dive deeper into your visions, to see them more clearly.
Zbierz rośliny na miksturę. Okej. Dwa. Dobra. A, tutaj jest. Pyk, jeszcze jeden. Pięknie, zanieść rośliny w walce.
I have the plants you need.
Good, good. Once added to the elixir, it will be ready to drink. In taking this, you will have access to the All-Father's wisdom. You will walk the path of Odin and live as he lived so long ago. Prepare yourself for a journey into another time, another plane.
Okej. Inny
The
wymiar.
elixir is ready.
Się różnie.
It will taste like misery itself, but it will open your mind to the sights and sounds of the Nine Worlds.
Gdzie tym razem nas poniesie?
The prophecies of the Nornir are as clear as daylight. The Aesir are doomed. All Asgard is doomed. Repeat the last passage.
Brothers will fight one another and kill one another.
The home of the gods turns red with gore.
It will be an age of storms. An age of wolves.
Not this. Further along. The foretelling of a wolf. A great beast.
The wolf Fenrir howls terribly before the gates to hell.
The beast will break its bonds and run.
And my part. What about me?
Then comes the second great sorrow.
When the Havi goes to fight the wolf.
And falls to Fenrir.
And falls to Fenrir. It's there, you see. You have foretold my death. your Harvey will die.
We speak what we see.
We know your fate, your destiny.
Have you gleaned enough, O wise one?
Fate governs all humankind, but I am the defier of death. I am not bound by these forces.
All threads are measured. Everything dies. Even ancient Ymir, whose fertile carcass gave birth to the 9 worlds.
I am no string to be plucked or tied. I am the High One, the Lord of Ecstasy, the enemy of the wolf. I am eternal. Riddled words only cloud my thoughts. A storm is brewing. Not in the clouds, but down below. Does our final battle draw near? Is this how Ragnarok begins?
Ja pierdzielę. Gdzie my jesteśmy? Jo, moi drodzy. Synchronizacja. Wow. Okej, to wygląda jak Valhalla trochę. W sensie, ja nie wiem, mówię na Valhalla, ale tak trochę to przypomina. 90 poziom, Asgard. Popiło was.
We must devise a strategy to deal with these invaders, Thor.
Who's balls? We are Asgardians. We don't skulk around like elves. We fight!
We are fighting. For our homes, for our people. But some problems can't be solved with the hard end of a hammer.
Name one.
Harvey, break our stalemate.
What is this? Another invasion?
Warriors from Jotunheim. They attack from all fronts.
While we sit on our trembling hands and scratch our bums.
Not so, Thor. Many Aesir have been sent to the 4 corners of Asgard, leaving we 4 to defend the Great Hall.
Harvey, lend me a score of your warriors and I will lead them into Jotunheim myself.
We cannot afford such a loss. The Einherjar must hold back to defend our city.
I would bring them here, to hold the Great Hall itself. This invasion is too large to spread ourselves around.
All this prattle solves nothing. Battle or death!
Silence! All of you. We will take the fight to the enemy before they cross the Bifrost.
Well said, Ravenfeeder. Name those who may fight beside you.
I need only one. You, Thor, Lord of Thunder. Together we'll cripple the enemy before they grow too bold.
Rouse every warrior who can hold axe or hammer. We're hunting Jotnar heads!
The rest of you, stay back to protect the Great Hall. Were any creatures among the Jotnar? Drago, trolls, or wolves?
What troubles you, Havi?
Does your far side tell you something?
More invaders! They gather at the Bifrost Bridge!
Where's Loki? He should be guarding that door.
Warn the others. The fight begins.
Einherjar! Here is the battle you died to attain! For Havi and for Asgard!
Nie wiem co powiedzieć, moi drodzy, troszkę. Zobaczymy, zamknij wrota. To lecimy.
Jotunheim scum! Welcome to your doom!
With me, I gift this battle to myself.
Einherjar! Bring the heavy your blades! We will drown our enemies in blood!
Dawać, dawać.
Blood for Asgard! Say hello to Jormungandr!
Kill the Aesir! Burn their halls!
Wita się. No zostaw mnie. Ja idę do przodu. No zostaw mnie, szmato. Brawo.
I'm a staunch the flow of invaders.
Asgard will fall!
Not while I stand.
Ja pierdolę. Pierdolę. To nie na mój poziom aktualny ta misja jest. No jak? No jakżeż? 16. Brawo.
Loki was charged with guarding this gate, and yet it was left open.
Tą wzrokiem.
What's that?
You've done us no favors either, Jotun.
Wait, no. You're mistaken. I am no Jotun. I was only passing through from one land to another.
Harvey, I found this one lurking in the shade, shying from battle. Shall I extract some teeth to get him talking? Or pluck out an eye?
You were told to guard this portal, Loki. What happened?
The portal opened, and these soldiers came bleeding through. So I sent warning straight away. And I captured this one, the soggy-jowled sheep herder.
What is your name, stranger?
I am called the Builder by most.
He wants your name, not your trade.
If I have another name, it's not within my memory. Builder it's been for as long as I've been building things.
Do you come from Jotunheim?
I do, or I did. That is to say, I passed through. But I am not of that place, which pleases me well, for I hated it.
Had you any dealings there?
As a builder, yes, for a time. But they took a dislike to my methods, which are, shall I say, magical in nature.
Harvey, when someone gifts you a horse, you ride it. I put a bridle on this one.
Is that right, Builder? Are you a gift horse or a secret curse?
Neither, High One. I am only a tool. One with hopes to be well used.
This portal has been a source of misery for some time. I want it sealed.
With respect, this is not the only way the Jotnar can enter Asgard. May I propose a more encompassing solution?
Quite a coincidence that you came when you did, at the tail end of a brutal attack.
That I came when I did was by design. I have been among your enemies for so long, I know how they hunger for your demise. If you doubt me, I could offer a demonstration.
A demonstration, yes. And if he fails to impress, we hoist his skin as a sail.
I'll accept these terms, with the last condition. I would need water from your well of Urthur.
What do you know of our sacred well?
It's a place of great power and vital magic, a source of spirit. It's the water there that will power your shield.
I'll collect the water, Harvey. Keep this one clear of our sacred sites.
Loki, halt. I will go to the well. You must find this builder clearing for his display.
No, it's no trouble, Harvey. The damp and the dark appeal to me.
Go with the builder, then return to the Great Hall with news of our next step.
As you command. An interesting offer.
A curious coincidence.
Okej, moi drodzy. Tutaj jest, moi drodzy, poziom 90, więc my chyba wrócimy do Anglii. Tylko nie wiem jak. Pobudka. Na razie pobudka.
Yes. The fog cleared suddenly. I can speak of what I've seen, but I felt pulled away.
Say nothing of it now. Return to this another time.
I will, when I'm ready.
Dobrze. Czyli tu mogę wypić, żeby wrócić. Okej, to my tam wrócimy, moi drodzy, na spokojnie sobie. No na razie 30 poziom to trochę za dużo, moi drodzy, a tymczasem pójdę dokończyć, wiecie, które zdanie. Pójdę dokończyć zadanie. Dobra. Dawaj.
Run up the sail!
Yep.
Have a look, Sunan. Green sail!
Ale czy ja chcę najeść?
I should be cautious around here.
To jest pod najazd?
Shame we have to take prisoners at all. They'll live just long enough to serve as an example to the...
Leave them! We fight!
There. Beached longship. Dane markings.
Cut us loose.
Wyglądają jak nasi trochę. O, ta szmata. Dobra.
should have a look around. This was a fine longship, fit for a chief. It must belong to Soma. A good haul. Let's go.
Czekaj, ten gościu to się do mnie chce.
Is your yacht Kona nearby?
Not here. Soma dragged the Saxons east from her longship to tire them out and lose them in the fog.
Czyli... Podobno chyba gdzieś tu uciekła, nie wiem.
You're still in fighting shape.
No mamy ją.
Take him to the shelter for warmth.
Mamy ją.
Slap some moss in that gash and wrap it well. Eggle, look at me. Remember the boars you felled, our first day in England? Hold his arms. 9. Large and fat. Fed us for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah? You'll be chasing more in a month, my friend. You come like a Valkyrie out of the fog. We have no dead to give you.
You must be Soma.
Let's talk elsewhere. Give them a chance to rest.
Quite a hit you took. How many were lost?
It's kind of you to ask, but with so much blood in the water and death on the air, I'd know your name and purpose first.
Eivor of the Raven clan. I came for you, looking for a friend and ally.
I see. I'm Soma, Lord of Grantbridge. Though it seems an order of lunatics wishes to strip me of that title.
The Order of the Ancients?
Sounds right. The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantbridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
They are my best, my inner circle. Birna, Galin, Liv. We may as well be of the same blood.
If I can reunite them and we retake your city, can I call you a friend and ally?
If you can do all that, you can call me whatever you want.
Where's this Wigmund? And what does he want?
He's a flailing elderman under the old king. A bitter man digging his fingernails into Grantbridge, just to say he can. He's made many attempts to unseat me before. This time he managed a trick.
What happened to Grantbridge?
The elder man Wigmund seized it from us. I'm not sure how he managed, but he will not keep it. Not for long. He has supporters outside the city, but this attack seemed to come from inside the walls. From the heart of Grantbridge.
Let's find your advisors.
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do. The fog is more hindrance than hiding place now. Let's light the way back.
Okay. Wielka rozproszona armia.
Burn long and hut, bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's gilded warriors home.
know what you must think.
What must I think?
That it's foolish to search the Fenlands for so few people.
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best. Vital to retaking the city. Do you think it's foolish?
Not at all.
Then why would I?
You have the look of one who does well with solitude. You're alone.
A group of Danes held captive.
Free me. I'm no use
My
here.
thanks, the gods favor you.
sails. If you would be so kind, I've had time today.
Look through the fog, Leaf. Follow the beacon. Our camp is at its base. We'll return when we found the
Co
others.
się stało?
Leif is a prim and proper man, isn't he?
He lives by a strict code of honor, more than most. And builds the best longships I've ever sailed.
What see you, old friend?
Tam.
He lives by a strict code of honor, more than most. And builds the best longships I've ever sailed. They're the reason we escaped Grantbridge alive. He's not the strongest man, but he's wise and canny, and hard to pin down. Like a fish wriggling free of a net.
Saxons surrounding that old hut. There may be Danes trapped inside.
Round the side. Could use you. Lost you.
I heard someone sweeping the hearth outside. We handled it just fine. Thinking of starting a new town, in fact. This house being our first.
Birna, I pitched a camp nearby, under a burning beacon. We'll meet you there when I've found the others.
Thank you, Soma. And you as well, Sam.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Thank you, Soma. And you as well.
Birna is like a grapevine, curly and hard to predict, while Leif is like a would-be.
This longboat is Birna's, I think. All scraped and bashed, it's hard to tell.
Wolves. They've surrounded someone. Must be careful.
Oh, he's laughing behind his shackles, wretched carrion beasts. I don't deserve this. Leave me. Run!
Galen, you look terrible.
What happened here?
Saxons chased me into the fog, ran me smack into a nest of bandits. But Freya was on my side. I saw them before they saw me.
Are you the only one of your crew left standing?
I am. And hardly standing myself. But with the blessings of Odin and Freya, they'll be feasting well with the gods.
We have a camp nearby, Galen. I'll take you there myself. Eivor, join us when you're ready.
Go!
Dobrze. A więc lecimy.
The beacon has drawn the last of my soldiers. By tomorrow, our strength will have returned, and we can retake our city. I have not yet spoken to Leif, Birna, and Galen about this. After my missteps, I worry what they must think of me.
It doesn't matter. What matters is how you lead them forward from this point on.
By Thor's hammer, I am glad we're together. In spite of our setback. Galen, you look well worn. Do not grieve the men you lost. They will be singing your praises in the corpse hall, waiting for us.
Thank you, Jarl's Corner.
Leif, you'd outlast any tempest.
It's good to be back, Soma. All as one. And know this, that I will follow you through the eye of the storm if you called.
Birna.
I'm delighted you're alive.
I'm delighted to be living. I lost so many after all this, but I still have you three. That makes me the most blessed warrior in Midgard. And Eivor, you have more than proven your worth. Help us reclaim our city, and you will have an ally in me.
My blade is yours. For Grantbridge.
We'll rest for the night, gather our strength and our wits, and at the break of dawn's light, we retake Grantbridge! Pass the night in our camp, Eivor. Take anything you need.
Looks like more of Saul's forces followed the beacon back to camp. Leaf, Soma says you're the man who built her longships.
That's right. Each has a sharp keel, a stout mast, and a poem etched into the hull to sing the praises of the Dringer who commands her. A longship is heavy with fate. Just a few lengths of wood between you and a watery grave. What better place to put a line of poetry, hmm?
Agreed. It's good to fight beside you, Leaf.
Likewise, Eivor. Thanks again for plucking me and my warriors from the mire.
Good. Troszkę nie po kolei zadania zrobiliśmy, bo najpierw powinniśmy w ogóle to zrobić, a dopiero później wchodzić do tego. Zacząć zadanie, nie wiem jak ono nazywało się.
You were in a tight spot when we found you.
Indeed. The Saxons pursued me, ran me bloody through the swamps and into the lap of bandits. And the wolves came. We all have our one day. The day we die. How you greet that day is all that matters. I'm proud to say that I was ready.
Well, it's good to see you breathing still. You're Vienna.
And you are Eivor's sunbeam. You cut through the fog like the sun burns through ice.
You're in high spirits, all things considered. The ambush, losing your home.
In this moment, yes. But you feel that? The moment has passed. We are free to pursue the next. What a gift!
It's good to have you in this fight, Vienna.
I like you, Eivor. You may help me here or step on me, and by the look of you, I'd welcome either.
Okay.
The day is new and the air is bracing. Are you ready for the fight ahead?
Let's take your city back.
That's what I like to hear. Meet me at the western gate of Grantbridge. We've assembled there.
Have care you do not enjoy taking orders from anyone but your Jarl back home. I fight for Sigurd, none else.
While you're on this ship, Dag, you fight for me, and for Soma's loyalty. We fight for her.
Opiera się, Dag. Chciałem pokazać miejsce w szeregu. Dobrze, moi drodzy, na tym skończymy ten odcinek, bo już jest za długi, więc co, dziękuję wam za oglądnięcie i co miłego dzionka. Siema!